Um, and, alright. Have you ever noticed that when somebody tells you a story, how you envision it is generally not at all how it really is? Now, I'm not talking about the plot of the story, the details that they're giving you. I'm talking about the other things that they don't tell you about. The setting, what the characters look like, those sorts of things that your mind sort of fills in.
So my brother's girlfriend looks just like me, and my mom walked up to her and thought it was me and started rubbing her shoulders, and she just turned around, and they were both so mortified.
Portland, Oregon looked nothing like I imagined it to be. Neither did Beverly, Massachusetts, or Warwick, New York, or Carmel, New York, nor did many other places that I heard lots of stories about before visiting. But one place that I did hear lots of stories about, the high school that both my mother, my father, and all my uncles attended, looked exactly like I imagined it. It's actually pretty weird.
Teacher of the year, can you tell? Enough pictures.
When I was in high school, there was a lot of racial tension, and the black kids took over hallways, and it was a square building. You could walk all the way around. But if you were a white kid and you happened to have a class in the hallway that the black students took over, you couldn't get to class unless you knew somebody. Well, I knew Lance Marshall.
There's Lance.
And he was a very nice kid, very sweet kid. Football player. Big guy.
There's Lance Marshall.
Who loved cookies. So I would bake him cookies, and he would escort me to my class.
Here's inside the student store, which we ran. The students ran it.
I think this might have to do something with Hollywood. Nearly every movie I've ever seen that takes place in a school, and I really like teacher movies, so I watch a fair amount of them. The schools all seem to be pretty much the same. They're all made in the same time, probably around the early 1900s. And I think because of that, this is my standard idea of what school looks like. Even though my own high school looked nothing like this, and this is still my idea of what high school is. Or at least, high school back in the day. I got to check out their school because I'm a substitute teacher, and luckily none of us have moved very far from where we went, so I jump at the opportunity to sub in the building that used to be their high school. Weird.
This is bad,
Real bad, Michael Jackson!
Now I'm mad, real mad, Joe Jackson. You should leave your boyfriend now. I'm an accident. So that love.